Hello everyone. Can you all hear me? Please let me know. Wait, and boom. How are we all today? Happy Friday everyone. First of all, Thorngrove's welcome. Blue Sky Lisa, how's it going? Chris Williams, welcome. Lee923, welcome. Dion, how's it going? Heidi, how's it going? Catherine Lawrence, welcome. Rachel Ginge, how's it going? Gingy67, welcome. Cameron Templeton, how's it going? Weird Fox, welcome. Kaylee, how's it going? AV Stevie, how's it going? Sorry. One Annalise, what's happening, bruh? Welcome. Nerd Journal, how's it going? Kells, welcome. Brownies, welcome. Little Miss Mayhem, how's it going? Spookfest, welcome. James Creature Comforts, how's it going? Oh, just skipped, as it always does. Mike G is up. Creestorm, welcome. The Groomed Sasquatch, how's it going? Kathy Lee, welcome. Edward McCrindle, welcome. Rose Red, how's it going? Julia Nuttall, welcome. Bloody hell. Arflet, how's it going? Laura Wilson, welcome. Rob W, welcome. Sarah Bowman, how's it going? Kim Andriozzi, welcome. Nazarene Murray, welcome. AV Stevie, thank you for the 8 months. Very much appreciated. Let's go. Let's go. Sorry, I'm sinking in my bloody chair. Sufficient phrase, how's it going? I would have been there earlier, but I went to the shop first to pick up the food I'm going to be cooking later on, and the three people in front of me. Why is my phone going nuts all of a sudden? He decided to buy a load of scratch cards and scratch them there at the counter. It's a bit annoying. It's a bit bloody annoying. Sorry, my phone went nuts then. Well, it's the weather telling me 3 times it's about to rain. I know, I live in South Wales. Jenny J, welcome, how's it going? Sarah Bowman, welcome. I think I said hello anyway, but I'll say it again. Well, how are we all today? It's Friday. I'm very happy. I would have been pissed. I was a bit pissed off, but he's an older guy, so I'm not going to say anything, but still. It's a bit annoying. Just finished a live with Friday House's Mysteries Untold Mike. I don't know what that is. Yeah, Gingy, why didn't you tell Jen I was live? Downloaded Oblivion last night. Oh, I'm gonna play it. Just go bruh at the guy with the cards. Hey, bruh. I'd be very noticeable then, because we don't say bruh around here. Oh god, this bloody chair. Sorry. Definitely would have said something. What are you going to cook? I've been since my father bought me an air fryer for Christmas. That's all I use now. So I'll be making chicken wraps with nacho cheese sauce. It's on food. We're on food already. It's amazing. I'm gonna crunch cheesy Doritos in it with some cheese and like fajita style chicken breasts. I'm so happy it's Friday. I really am. But the air fryer, I'm a decent cook. I'm not an amazing cook, but I'm good at what I can cook. But the air fryer it cooks chicken different to any way I've ever tried. It's so nice. Heart Investigations broski. My chair is sinking. It's really infuriating me. And we haven't even started yet. Sorry, I think my voice is going for some reason. When Annalise says bruh, you know you've been brut. He's having the same thing he's eaten every day for last month. Almost. And last night I had salmon and rice. Again, I cooked the salmon in the air fryer. And it was the best salmon. Sorry, my chair is infuriating me right now. It's really annoying me. Mamaps, welcome. I got a new air fryer because my old one got recalled. It's twice the size of my new one. It's a decent size, my air fryer. But since I've had that air fryer from Christmas, my oven hasn't been switched on. The oven is probably feeling left out right now. Megan, welcome. Excuse me. Paula Williams, just popping in, got friends and family, no problem. It is a Friday afternoon, after all, I understand. Excuse me, sorry. Flip art music, welcome, just smirking and lurking. Says on gas, well, it's an electric oven anyway. So. Maureen Kilbreth, welcome. So how are we all? What's been going on in the paranormal world? We get into some stuff now, but let's have a quick chat first. My oven goes on for a pasta bake. I'm going to try a pasta bake in the air fryer. There's nothing I want to try apart from a steak. I cook a mean steak, medium rare every time. I cook a really bloody good steak. I'm not going to do that in the air fryer because apparently it dries out. So I'm not going to do that. But anything else, I'm happily going to try in that air fryer. I've done stuffed peppers. They were the best. So messy though. I'm going to make my own mac and cheese tonight. Not paying $7.99 for the one. The Domino's one is good though, Catherine. It's worth the $7.99 if you ask me. Cobalt Dragon, welcome. How's it going? Popped in to hit the like button. Bouncing between two other like. No problem, Cobalt. Thanks for stopping by. I started a job on Monday. I haven't worked outside the home in 6 years. Oh, nice. Nice. I hope you enjoy it, Maureen. What are we chatting about? Alien giants. Maybe. Warm pasta in an air fryer is bad. I'll boil the pasta first. I'm not going to just cook pasta in an air fryer. And when I put the cheesy stuff over it, that's what I'll chuck in the air fryer. My mouth watering. Why do we always get on food now? Be welcome. The Dryo Combi is very delightful air fryer that can do sous vide flavor. I don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Check mods. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Found a new show that new to me called Paranormal Home Inspectors, and well, it was something. Do you know, I've been watching, I know the story obviously, but they do change it around a bit in this. I've been watching Last of Us season 2. It's freaking amazing. I love it. I'm a big fan of the games, and I was a fan of the first season. Look at my chair sinking. It's infuriating. I'm not going to spoil stuff if you don't know the story, but I suggest you watch it. It's really good. Paranormal Home Inspectors is mad. Can't remember if it was Beardo or Seg who covered it. I haven't seen that one. Have I ever heard of the channel What Lurks Beneath? It's really interesting. There's a lot of his stories are Bigfoot and other cryptids. No, I haven't. I'll happily look it up. SAS TV, welcome. It's like Master Chef, and it was Master Chief yesterday with me and Purple. I can't do it. I can't slap my fingers like a cool person. I haven't watched The Last of Us TV show. I played the game. It's really bloody good. And they changed some stuff up in the series. So even though you know the story, there's some parts. Ooh, that's different. It's really good. Just saw My Haunted Hotel is going to be on Prime. Yes, I've heard. Apparently they got a comedy channel now as well. Sorry, if you can see my head bubbling right now. Because my chair can't stop sinking. I gotta get a new chair. It's really annoying. Monica, welcome. Been watching a series on Netflix called Files of the Unexplained. I'll have to look that one up. Who's pissed off at last week's The Last of Us? Well, we knew it was coming, Stevie. Let's be honest. That's the crux of the story. I knew it was coming. It was still horrible to see, but I knew it was coming. Mr. Gray, there's still a channel, Paranormal Discovery, that needs looking at. I'll happily look at that. I will be taking a request now, and we are going to look at one as well, which some people have suggested. The first season is so good as there's episodes based off a tiny bit of the game. Yeah, it's really good. I'm not shrinking on that, at least. I've shrunk enough. Was about to start season 2, then saw you went live. It's 2 episodes out so far. I think the third episode's out on this Sunday, I think it is. Or Monday, I can't remember now. Get a spirit level for the chair. I don't need one. I can tell how level things are. Unlike some. I know, it still sucks, yeah. Is the show still on the first game? No. It's on the second game now, Gingy. Never heard of The Last of Us, Megan? It's very good. The game is very good. The games, I mean, they've been remastered like a billion times now, but the games are very good, and the show is really good as well. I really want someone to try ambient escapades. It's like background, but with a story. One is Yellowstone erupting, one is a zombie apocalypse. Really cool. I don't know what that is. I mean, I know what Yellowstone is and stuff, but it's like a VR thing, is it? Maybe the Ouija board is playing with a chair. It's a bit annoying if it is, I must say. The second siege just started. It's based off the first half of the second game. Yeah. Sorry if I missed anyone coming in, by the way. Okay, screwing around my bloody chair. Carl McGowan, welcome. Old Duffer, how's it going? I'm not even reading that, Heidi. Not even reading that. The games are good. The second game gets a bad rap. It gets a bad rap for reasons I can't understand, to be honest with you. I think it's just because people on the internet like enjoy hating on shit. The second game is amazing. I know it's a bit controversial because of the story and stuff, because of what happens. I'm not going to say it. But yeah, there's voice actors in that game who got absolute hell from fucking internet shitheads because of a video game. I mean, grow the fuck up, like. It does annoy me, that shit does. The Last of Us is my most replayable game. It's really good. I've only played him a few times over. But since the series is back now, I think I need to play him again. I'm waiting for Wednesday season 2. I still haven't seen the first season of Wednesday, to be honest with you. I've seen clips. It's supposed to be good, but I have not seen it. You need Max. I don't have that. I need to get it for Game of Thrones. I got Now TV. We have Now TV over here. That's where I watch Last of Us on, and that's where I can watch Game of Thrones on. Yeah, Now TV. Oh, see, it went off. But that's where I watch it on over here. I can watch season 2 on Canal. Is that a French TV station, Jen? Have you played Dead Space? I played the original ones. I have not played the remakes, though, Spookfest. I'm trying my best not to take notice of my chair right now. Without spoiling, I just finished the second today, and it's absolutely beautiful how everyone is going through their own lives. Yeah. Troy Baker sometimes deserves crap. I remember that time you went on an award show in a suit with no socks. Welcome, Arg. And he goes, Double K, welcome. Again, sorry if I missed Beetle. I don't know what my most replayed game. I don't know. I play a lot. I like a lot of games, so I don't know. I'm not too sure. I like a lot of games. Most replayed. I honestly don't know. To be honest, I have to think about that. Monica, you absolutely have to binge watch it. It's very good. Fantastic Publishing, welcome. Thank you for the 8 months, by the way. Very much appreciated. Dead Space games are on Game Pass. Yeah. In America, I don't have Now TV. Yeah, it's probably... if you have Sky... well, I don't know if you have Sky TV in America. When you're on Sky, it's on Paramount. Not Paramount. Sky Atlantic. Those shows are on. But I don't have Sky, so... Teach Beardo to use a spirit level. It'd take years. Years of engineering capabilities to teach someone how to read the spirit level. It doesn't. My most replayed is Super Mario Bros. 3. Nice. Spoiler alert, which is this... I'm not going to read it just in case I do spoil stuff. It's the first one for me. Mikey G. Sarah Bowman. I think I said hello for a third time now, Sarah, but welcome. Right, we're going to get into some stuff, right? What I'm going to do, first of all, we're going to go over a channel which I've been recommended a clip to have a look. Oh god, makes my glasses wonky. This does. Ninja, and I love all games, but I have more hours in modded Minecraft than anything. Nice, nice. Hang on. Blue Sky Lisa, thank you for the 10 months. Thank you to everyone who's gifted. Very much appreciated, Blue Sky, and yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, still don't know what game I've replayed the most. I've replayed a lot of games, see, that's the thing, over the years. Over the, I don't know, 30 or 40 years I've been playing video games, I don't know. Will it be playing GTA 6? Only the campaign, I won't be playing the online though. Yes, I can't wait. That's if it ever bloody comes out, mind. It's been a while. I'm going moth trapping tonight. We let the moths go afterwards. I didn't even know that was a thing, Thorn. Sorry, I'm just erupting inside my chair. Sorry. I'm not going to go on about it anymore. 7 Days to Die is my current addiction. Well, I really want to play that again with One Annalise Purple and CRL. I really want to play. Look at my chair! Sorry, I don't mean to shout. Look at my chair! I'm like the hobbit they think I am right now. It really annoys me. I'm just staying down the end now. No Man's Sky is another game. I bought that on VR a couple of months ago. I just could not get into it. I've tried because it looks really good, but I just couldn't get into it. I'll have to try it again. Stormy Eyes, welcome. Jugulator, welcome. I still think the first Tomb Raider I currently play on this. It's one of my favorite games. I first owned it on the Sega Saturn. And I loved it, absolutely loved it, and now I play it on this. That's the Ambernick, by the way, for those wondering. Been playing Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, there you go. One of the games I know I replayed a lot back in the day was Ocarina of Time. One of my favourite games. I've never tried VR. VR has changed the way I look at things, honestly. I've tried VR in the past. They were good, but the current VR, it's so bloody good. Honestly, you lose yourself. I played Half-Life Alyx months ago on it. It's bloody amazing. I recommend it. Right, we're going to get into some stuff. Duct taped a chair up in the past. I'll have to do that. Fable 2 was my most played. Another brilliant game. I have a Triforce tat on my thigh. Ocarina of Time is amazing. That's awesome. Do you remember the game Bully? Yeah, I do. It's a good game. VR is amazing at racing games. The only time I've tried racing games, I went to a gaming conference or convention, whatever, in Manchester a couple of years ago. And there was this VR sit-down racing, I think it was a PlayStation game. It blew my bloody mind. But I kept because I drive a car, and in the UK most of us drive a gear stick. My hand kept automatically going down for the gear stick when it wasn't. It was the paddles. But it was really good. Alex is amazing. Got the Valve pot. Yeah, Alex is so good. I want to go back through it again. To be honest with you, it's so bloody good. Stormy Eyes, thank you for the 5 years. For a new chair fund, I will use it. I very much appreciate it. Beto did a video on the clip in the nursing home. He thought it was a neighbour, heard them in there and went to look. Well, we'll have a look now, Angris. We will have a look. Use a large metal screw, put the chair where you want it, and then place the screw so it can't drop. I might have to do that. Skylax, welcome. While painting for a cosplay, what cosplay are you doing, Skylax? I've never done that. I've always wanted to try it. It'll probably be Master Chief. You might be interested in the Games Expo if you like games. I've been to a Games Expo. Like I said, the Games Expo I went to in Manchester a couple of years ago was where I played that VR racing game. It was really bloody good. What's your worst game? I don't know. I'm a funny bugger, see. Even shit games, I don't mind. I'm easy. I don't know. Worst game, I can't think of one right now. They probably do exist for me, but I can't think of one. Irina from Dungeons and Dragons campaign. Nice, nice. Full Armor, I don't know why I do this to myself. Nice. Bully is also a delightful movie by Larry Clark about about the Bobby... I didn't turn Canadian, I swear. About Bobby Kent story in Florida. Worst game, life. Yeah, there you go. I'm playing mine on the hardest difficulty. Right. First of all, we're going to look at that nursing home clip, right? So I have some things to go through. The Walking Dead on PS5 is shocking. The VR version of Walking Dead is pretty good, mind. It's actually a pretty decent game. Do you think AI would make debunking worse or easier? What do you mean? What do you mean now? Do you mean to have AI to help you debunk things, or because AI will get to a point where you can't distinguish between the fakery and stuff? Is that what you mean? Not at the moment. There's no doubt AI is going to get to a point where it will be indistinguishable between real footage and fake. I think it's definitely going to get there at some point. It's not there right now. I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee you that it's not there now. When someone says, look at this video, is it AI? I can say, yeah, of course it's AI. Look at it. It's easy to spot at the moment if you know what you're looking for, but it'll definitely get there. No doubt it'll get there. I want to get my son a PlayStation or an Xbox. Which do you all think? PlayStation has some really good games. The PS5 doesn't have that many good games at the moment. They have more remastered stuff. But if you get an Xbox, you can have Game Pass, which has a lot of games and a lot of day one games on it. So it's down to preference, really. I'd say the Xbox. I don't own a new Xbox. I use PC for Game Pass. But if you're going to go console, I'd go for the Xbox at the moment. As good as the PS5 is, it doesn't have that many games on it at the moment. It has good games, just not many. Money D, welcome. Right. Where have I put that clip? Right, first, before I went live, because this clip we're going to watch, right, it's Ghost Theory, right? Now, I don't have that many issues with Ghost Theory, at least I don't think I do. Right? I know other people do, and that's, you know, it is what it is, right? But before I went live, where is it? I recorded the clip, because I think to help with the clip we're going to watch, wherever the hell I put it. Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. No, oh yeah, we'll get to it now. But they uploaded their video at 4K. I got this monitor here is a 4K monitor. That one's a 1080 monitor, but that one is a 4K one. If you really want to look at it as best you can, you have to watch it through 4K. Now I'm streaming at 1080, so you're not going to see the details I can see in 4K, right? Oh my god! Sorry, I am about to explode in a fit of ginger rage if this chair doesn't fix itself. But anyway, right, where was I? Ginger, I forgot the code. You didn't remind me. I blame you. I forgot about the code. Someone remind me before Wednesday's Paranormal Bingo Bollocks. Someone remind me. J, can you remind me, please? Right, anyway. Right, let's have a look at the clip. So the clip is... I can't remember which one's Joe and which one's Elliot, to be honest with you. No, it's not the one we want. Where is it? Oh no, I need to go over here. Put that there. Put that there. No, I can't see chat. Bear with me. Bloody hell, come on. Oh god. Hang on, sorry. I'm trying to move windows. Right. So if I go like that. There you go. Right. So they're in a care home. I think they filmed it a month ago. I only filmed like about a minute's worth of 4K footage. Again, you can't see it. Again, you're only going to see the 1080 version because I'm streaming at 1080. But if you really want to see it proper, go to their channel and run it at 4K on a 4K monitor. Okay. Spend all my money on pest control today as I have rats and... Ooh, bloody hell. Or donate it to the shit. Belfast, don't worry about it. Steve, welcome. How many times do you have to remind him? A lot more than usual with me. But anyway, right. So we're going to watch the clip first. And then we'll go over it, right? I'm going to knock that off there. Excuse me, sorry. Right, ready? So this is what I recorded before I went live. Hopefully you can hear it. So that's, I think that's, is it Joe? That's Joe. No? Yeah, Joe. And he stops. I'm going to be quiet, actually. Right, so that's basically it. So Joe walks to the corner, and I think he says he thinks he hears something by the sound of it. This video, yes, heart investigation. Now, someone mentioned to me that they think... no, we'll get into the details now. Right there, for those who haven't seen it. In fact... Give me a sec. I'm going to pull up my editing software. It's easier. I don't know why I did it that way. But yeah, basically, someone said they think it could be one of them at the end of the corridor, and they've just spliced it together. Now, I watched it in work. Whilst I was working, it's not. It's definitely not one of those two because it's all filmed in one shot. He pans towards Elliot. So it's definitely not one of those two, right? There's that. Just loading up Premiere. One sec. It'll be easier to go through stuff. Alright. There you go. I'm going to move my big humongous head. No, I'll keep it there because it'll go large enough. So, it's coming through my bloody speakers. One sec. God damn it. Right. He needs. I mean business when I'm using my software, Jen. So, like I said, I recorded it in 4K, but I'm streaming in 1080, so you're not going to see the full detail, right? Auto clock, welcome. So, in the distance, right there. Now, first of all, I thought, right, even in 4K, it looks very blocky, and you can see like two legs there. You can't see my big fat head, sorry. Two legs there. What looks like a hoodie. And in night vision, dark hoodies are going to look light. You're not the only one who can't see anything. It's like I said, I'm looking at it on my 4K monitor, so it's yeah. We're gonna mess with levels now, Agony Goose. Yeah, but that's what they saw. And like I said, some people said they think it could be one of them, and they just spliced it together. It's definitely not because, because as you can see, it's all in one. So that's Joe. Goes to the corner, or goes to the doorway. Sarah Burton, welcome. Chris Yule, how's it going? The artifacting is so bad. Yeah, that's the thing. The artifacting is going to be an issue as well. Joe turns, sees the old woman, and turns back to Joe, which is there. So it's definitely not those two. We can rule that one out, right? Now, if I mess with some shiznits, Premiere, you have to spell color the American way. This is a bit annoying. Oh no, it's not what I want. Hang on, sorry. 1 second. I'm doing the wrong thing. That's what I want. Right, so we can mess with some stuff here. I usually go to a blue. A blue makes it a lot more clearer, right? Clearer. Is that a word? I don't know if it is. NHT, welcome to the membership. Very much appreciated. Squiggle worm. But to be honest with you, I think you can mess around with this all you want. And it's not going to do much, to be honest with you. Because even you can mess with stuff as much as you want. But because the original footage is also artifacting. But like I said, if you watch it in 4K, it looks a hell of a lot better. But you're not going to be able to see much, like, you know. Blue is usually a good color to look at in stuff like this, right? And if you look at it, it does move. The leg starts to move just before Joe turns back. Definitely a person there, and by their reaction, I'd say they weren't anticipating someone in there. The reaction seemed genuine. Me too, right? Because the reason being, like I said, you can highlight this as much as you want. You're not going to see anything because the detail just isn't there in the original footage. But if, like I said, you can see that. See the gap in the leg there. I don't know if you can. No, you can't. But yeah, sorry. If you see the gap in the leg there, right? If you go frame by frame, it does move. Or it's artifacting. But like I said, in the 4K version, you can actually see it move. But anyway, I'm not going to spend too much time on this because there's not a lot to see, to be honest with you. But what I think it is, because they don't actually say it's a ghost, right? They don't. He says there's an old woman there. Ghost Wiener, welcome. And I did see when I was in work earlier, that's a different part of the video. They're talking about they were there for 2 days, right? And there was people there trying to come in because I can't remember why. Obviously other urban explorers. And they were talking to them outside the door. So other people know about that place. They go there. You know, that could have been another urban explorer, because I did see in some of the comments say, well, if it was another urban explorer, wouldn't they have like a camera light or something? And the only thing I can say to that, Carly Newton, thank you for the membership. Very much appreciated. Sorry if I missed anyone else's, by the way. I haven't been checking, but I very much appreciate it. If it's one of those urbex locations, others may show up. Well, others did show up the night before. That's the thing. And like I said, I used to do urban exploring, right? And there's only a handful of times I actually ran into people. One of them was like 4 boys who I jumped out and scared the shit out of. I thought it was hilarious. But sometimes if you're in a dark place and well, I used to go on my own, right? If you were wandering around with your torch on your camera, if you hear someone down the corridor, your first instinct is to knock the torch off and lower your camera. That's your first instincts. You don't start shining the torch down there because you don't know if it's going to be someone with a weapon. You don't know, right? So I think it's simply a case of possible another urban explorer who was looking about, but then they heard Joe and Elliot down the corridor and switched their light off and just stood still hoping they wouldn't get noticed, but obviously he had night vision. So that's all that is to me. And like I said, it wasn't mentioned to me that it could have been one of them, edited in a way to make it look like he's turned around. I don't see that at all. I just think it's another explorer myself. Disappointing, I know. The thing is, though, this is what all this kind of channel do. We're not saying this is ghost in one breath, and then, well, how do you explain it? In the next, they 100% want you to believe it. Obviously, they put in the title, what did they put? What's it called? Real Ghost Caught on Camera. I mean, to be honest with you, that's almost every single bloody paranormal investigating team, real or fake, put that stuff in their titles. It's just the way it is. You can take off Shadow Dude, Lee. Yes, you can. But, yeah, I just, that's all I think it is. I think it's just another urban explorer. Because they say it looks like an old woman. I don't know, you can tell that detail in the dark. Because obviously they're in the dark. Their eyes are only seeing their night vision monitor on the camera. The care home was built on a graveyard, possibly. Ghost reading, possibly. In Bedo's debunk of this, I think he mentioned the person is speaking to someone else, so possibly security. If they were security, they would have confronted them. I don't think it was security, because if they were, and if the security people would have said, "Oi! Get off! What are you doing in here?" So I don't think it was security. I do think... my chair. I'm not going to mention it. I do think it was just other urban explorers, because like I said, the night before, they already spoke to people who were trying to get in the same time as Ghost Theory inside. A theory were inside the building. And that's all there is, really. Anticlimactic, I know. Jerry Satz, welcome. We can't be 100% sure. Well, no one... Well, I mean, it's down to what you, I suppose, you believe. Either it's a spirit apparition, just standing at the bottom of the hallway with a hoodie-like top on and dark trousers. Or it's somebody else. They're the only two options I got in my ghost theory. You know, so it's down to what you believe, I suppose. And what's somebody else said something as well. Oh yeah, because I know they've been accused of having a third person. Nobody can prove that whatsoever. Nobody can prove that, unfortunately. If it was the twins, it would be a skinwalker dressed as a woman in black. That's actually a demon from the 1700s. Yes, it would be. Why is a person standing still? No, like I said, Jen, if you're an urban explorer, and like I said, I've had experiences like this, when you're walking around on your own, if you hear other people, you've got two options. You either go like, "All right, boys, how's it going?" Or you think, "Shit." Or you keep quiet and hope they don't notice you until they walk past you. That's what urban explorers do. The only people who confront people are like, that one time I jumped out on that group of kids. The other one, and the other is if you're on your own and you're like 2 or 3 people, you don't know what they're there for. They could be urban exploring, they could be going in there to do some naughty shit. You don't know. So that's why they keep quiet and stand still, because they're in their eyes, they're in utter darkness. They only see them through the night vision camera. Like I said, that's my opinion. That's not fact. That's just my opinion. That's not a fact at all. Well, that's just what I think is going on, basically. For me, it doesn't. I don't mind the titles. I mind the lack of any actual investigation, and then claiming that things can't be explained because you did a bad job. Yeah. Find you and subbed. I'll binge you later. Oh, Heart Investigations, yeah. Oh, have you got a channel, Heart? I didn't know that. I'll have to look. You traumatized some poor kids' life. I've done it a few times. I've jumped out on... I say kids, they're like late teens. Excuse me. I've done it once in Urban Explorer, and I thought it was hilarious. They found it funny, thankfully. They could have beaten me up, I suppose. But another time, at night, walking home from a pub, where I live, there's a bridge that goes past this river. And it's like a proper dark bridge. There's no lights or nothing. I was walking it there. I heard a load of teens walking the other way. I went, "Rah!" They shat their little pants. It was hilarious. Just the kind of guy I am. Do you think it could be someone who's fallen on hard times, maybe want to spend the night there? 100% it could be, Chris. Absolutely. Again, I went to a haunted hospital, urban exploring, a couple of years ago, and in one of the rooms I saw a bed, or mattress, with cans around it, all kinds of stuff, a bag. Thankfully they weren't there at the time, but yeah, I found where someone was sleeping. So it absolutely could be just someone looking for a bit of shelter. Absolutely. Queen J, welcome. Always skeptical. The best videos are the ones that are the hardest to find some logic in. I agree. I'm a wee baby content. I'll have to have a look at Ark Investigations. I'm opinionated. There's nothing wrong with being opinionated, Agony Ghost. Absolutely not. People came up to the door while we were inside, so I'd be pounding on the door, scared the daylights out of them. The next group we got on cam. Nice. I saw a video where people do that, jumping out, and one bloke faked a heart attack in a response. I can't imagine. I wouldn't. I've seen videos of people jumping out on old people. I'd never do that to older people because you probably would give them a bloody heart attack. I wouldn't do that. But yeah, that was the first clip. So if you want to recommend any more, I do have a channel. Oh my god, I was going to make a video about it. I'm going to show you a clip if I remember the bloody... if I can remember the name of the channel, which I probably can't now. I found it. It's hilarious. I can't remember where it is. So I'm probably not going to bloody find it. Let me go through my history. One sec. I'm not going to find it. It's very annoying. Oh, wait.
The spirit.
Right, yeah. I gotta show you this channel now. Hang on, I've lost chat. Sorry. There you no scaring Beardo then, Dandalf. When? Speaking of scaring. Some of you might have seen this, but not many of you watch my gaming stuff. Speaking of scary. No, wrong one. Hang on, let me go over here. Put that over there. Like so. Like that. And then, boom. Is that the best photo or screenshot you've ever seen? Like a grizzly bear coming out of hibernation. I think it's brilliant. That was when he was at 30 Strife. I think it's brilliant. Oh, God. I don't know what the hell I'm doing with my... I keep losing chat for something. Oh, there you go. That's why. Right. Yes, that was Jenny J's pick. Thank you very much. Anyone have any suggestions of clips, haunted paranormal clips you want to look at? Could be anyone you want. It doesn't matter. Everyone's on the cards tonight. Face I make when my hubby spends all day winding me up. That's it's a demon, Lord Havoc, yes. Creature from the Black Lagoon. Oh, God. I was watching Big Fat Quiz Best Bits the other night, and Fenton. Oh, Fenton the dog. Brilliant. Fenton. Not paranormal clip, but Man versus Ghost. So good. I don't know who that is. What, is it a paranormal clip? Oh, Mythos checked them out earlier. Okay. Found myself watching Beardo before work this week. Few hard life choices for me that day. Paranormal Discovery. Is it... Right. That sounds like it's like an Amazon Prime thing or something. Is that going to get me copyrighted? Paranormal Discovery. No, it's a channel. So this is the channel, Paranormal Discovery. Deserted for 100 years of scary camping encounter and deserted ghost. Worst are they camping videos? I mean, the thumbnails are typical. I know some people like those thumbnails. I don't. Let's see some real paranormal. I think the channel is really haunted. Do you know, I do check on Really Haunted all the time. Just to look at his thumbnails, and it's hilarious. Look at his bloody thumbnails. He's all in his thumbnails. He's like kneeling down, like sitting down, pointing like that meme. he's looking like he's like been scared, but there things falling over. But when you actually there, he's lying down. There, he's probably praying or some shit. But when you actually bloody look at the videos, he does nothing. He's lying down. That's all he does. He's lying down. Urbex Hill. Urbex Hill didn't like me at some point. A couple of years back. I made a debunking video on one of his videos. And instead of getting in touch with me direct, he messaged one of my viewers to tell me, "You're wrong, Mr. Gray." Tell me then. The thing is, he actually makes really good bloody exploring videos, but then every now and again he puts bullshit in it. I don't dislike the guy, Urbex Hill, by the way. Yeah, it does actually have cool exploring videos, but then, you know, he knows what gets the clicks. It's the ghost stuff. I don't know if he's done anything for a while, though. 3 weeks ago, I finally investigated the terrifying thing in the sheds. Urbex Hill and his fake cryptid eyes, yes. Looks more like Jeff Bridges and Dumb and Dumber. Ooh. What? We need a clip to look at. Or, I mean, I could look at some of these. Terrifying encounter at night. Scary encounter while exploring. That's the problem. See, that's the problem with a lot of exploring channels. They started out exploring, then after a while they realized, hang on, if we put a scary ghost in the background, we'll get way more traction. And that's what happened to urban exploring, unfortunately. There's not a lot of just urban explorers out there now. They have to put ghost stuff in. It's really annoying. Zolo D, I don't have a clip, but there's a documentary called Two-Faced the Grey with amazing undebunked footage of what was thought to be a ghost but now is thought to be a grey alien. I have to see that. Undebunked, what's it called? Two-Face the Grey. I put fave, but yeah. Two-Face the Grey. Has Lenny and Ben done any videos yet? Go back and forth all of a sudden, I don't know, I don't get it, see. I know I've gone on about it. No, they haven't. They still got that one up. I don't get it. I don't get it. That's all I'm going to say about it. But anyway. There's one behind me. That's Animal, Lee. How about checking Andrew Cajan's investigations? I saw one years ago of Angry Cajun. I doubt he still has it up on... I'm skipping between channels. Let's have a look at a channel at a time. I'm sorry, I'm skipping around. I do apologize. The proper people in Urbex, Ontario, just to explore... Oh, okay. I've heard of the proper people. I'm sure the comment sections are full of, have you ever seen a ghost while exploring? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Right. Which part do I need to look at? Who said, was it Zolo D? Which part do I need to look at for this undebunked footage of possibly a grey alien or a ghost? Which one do I look at? Two-Faced the Grey, first authentic footage. Oh, there you go. Hopefully this won't get me copyrighted.
Stain jacket. Remove tub stains in a quick wash.
If only I had a code for adverts.
UK's #1 stain remover.
Oh, that's definitely getting me copyrighted. Sweet Goth, welcome. It's a trilogy documentary, but I'm sure you can find the actual footage of the Grey. The story behind it is very interesting. Right. Hopefully he has the clip here. It's very dramatic. Is this Gravitas Documentaries? Is this his documentary? Or has he just re-uploaded it? Was that the clip? Does vanish work if condom fails? Well. Is that the clip, Zolody? I mean, it's a bit grainy, I must admit. It's a tiny bit grainy. The Sir No Face entity captured on film by Craig Powell and the WSPR team during the 2013-2015 Australian government-sanctioned paranormal investigation of Sydney Harbour's Cockatoo Island. Interesting. I think we need more context of the clip, really, don't we?
Thanks, sir. Mechanism for fear.
Bloody, it's almost 2 hours.
And there were some really weird things going on that nobody knew about at that time. That
I don't want it
directly
just like a
related
2-second
the
clip. I'd like to find...
of an alien presence.
That I know is fake, by the way, that one. Unless it's just for B-roll. But that there, right there, I know. Isn't that Bob? I think it's Bob.
A government conspiracy presence.
Oh wait, the Dulce Gray footage, alleged authentic Gray footage filmed in 1979 at an unacknowledged US AFB located beneath Dulce, New Mexico. Am I saying Dulce right, or is it Dulce? Or Dulce? Am I saying that right? I'm pretty sure I've seen that. It's from a film. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Fake as fuck. Can we take off peekaboo? Yes, you can. Like Shay. Dulce. Oh, okay. Or Dulce. I'm pretty sure I've seen that from somewhere else.
Literally right at the onset of us even talking about
this is very
Sir No
dramatic.
Face, turning, Craig's story into
Oh, my big fat heads anyway, sorry.
a documentary.
Is it from Paul?
And that's how quickly the weirdness began.
What did he say was? Hang on, I need to look this up. The Dulce thing? The Dulce Gray? So look. The Dulce Gray. No, that's not. Just came up with an extra summer. There you go. The rumored alien. It's weird I was not coming up with that exact footage, which is strange. Usually if that happens, it means it's bollocks. It should come up. Dulce Gray alien. That's not it. But you just said, but there though, Dulce Gray alien 1979. Good year. Weird. It's not showing it. It's been scrubbed. Definitely real then. Oh, it's gonna be... No, I know it's further in the documentary, but if something, an image or a video is in a documentary, you can usually find it on the internet, but in fact, I can't remember the last time I ever seen something in a documentary or something which isn't on the internet. So it's weird how it's not there. Strange. Where is it? Dolce & Gabbana.
That was related directly.
I just want to get to the actual footage.
Sir No Face being
I'm not going to watch 2 hours or so.
No Face
I will watch it at some point, but not right
Sir
now.
No- It's almost
Right,
2
yeah.
years of my life trying to catch this man in live with Sir No Face, and failed.
There's Y-Files
miserably.
episode.
I've
Oh,
gotten
really?
to know Craig very well over the last few years, and I can tell you this right now: Craig's an honest man. As I mentioned earlier, with the Sir No Face case, there was a lot of things.
Sorry,
that
I'm
weren't
just trying to
included
scrub for
in
the
Sir No
footage.
Face documentary that weren't included in the Sir No Face documentary. No Face documentary. The more I can consider, the more and more I
Again, that is not real. That one, I know that's not real. I'm assuming he's using it for B footage. Just to show aliens. That's what I'm assuming here. Towards the end. Right, so look.
and there was actually frames where you can see what appears to be an alien gray.
that came up in this footage. So I took that footage and I wanted to compare it with the Sir Face footage to see if there's just anything there that we missed. So I just started going frame by frame.
I personally can't see nothing. I can see something peekaboo, that's about it. I don't know. Welcome to Earth.
Frame by frame.
Is Alien debunking topic today? No, it's taking suggestions, Jeff.
No.
Somebody suggested this one.
Just keep going. Now, typically, this is the frame we always stopped on in the promos because it kind of looks like some sort of face looking direct.
I don't know how you can distinguish a face there myself. Maybe they got better footage, I don't know, but I can't. I can see something peekaboo and that's about it. Peekaboo alien. Yeah. And that, I don't know what the hell that is. Looks like green wash. Oh, sorry. 1 sec. I should have turned my notifications off. 1 second. Bear with me. Right. See, I don't know. I wouldn't mind actually watching that documentary at some point. Obviously not right now because it's 2 hours long. But at the moment...
Directly at you. So this is the one we always use.
It's pareidolia. Well, it's something
And
definitely
then I
moving.
flipped one more frame ahead.
But the problem is, I'd like to see more of that footage. You know? If it's just a couple of seconds, where's that couple of seconds come from? That couple of seconds must have come from somewhere, if you know what I mean. But no, Zolo Diaz, the documentary itself is a good watch. Lost. Yeah, I'm definitely going to watch that. I'm going to bookmark that one. I'm definitely going to watch it. Pizza delivery guy peeking in from window and wondering why anyone answering the doorbell. Yeah. In all honesty, if there was life intelligent enough to invent spacecraft that can travel through galaxies and millions of light years, why the hell would they visit a planet like ours? Probably because the universe is about 14 billion years old. We've only been around for our planet around for 4.5 billion years. We've been around for about 500,000 years, humans. And, you know, they could have been before. I'm just saying. I could talk about that stuff all bloody day, but I won't. Was it a grey alien or a Mr. Grey? I mean, they have the same shaped head as a grey alien, let's be honest. Mr. Grey, What Lies Beneath just put out a video and talked about 3 guys whose Bigfoot story went all the way to television. I'm not surprised. What was that other channel? Somebody mentioned another channel. I can't remember where it was, and I said, I'm not going to skip between. Anyone remember? Anyone remember? Because I can't remember. Let me see if I can find it. Somebody said another channel. Because I can't bloody remember. Hang on. Anyone remember what the other channel was? I can't remember now, unfortunately. Danny Dyer did an alien that he did. What, you fucking aliens? Here in last night's stream that you like the game I love the Broken Sword games. I love the Broken Sword games. I want to play them again. It's been a while. Aliens pretending to be like a ghost. There was an episode. I might get copyrighted for it. Most Haunted. There was an episode of Most Haunted years ago where what's his name? Derek Okora. I think it was Derek Okora. They were at this castle, and at first he thought he was communicating with a ghost. Communicating, you know, he's like. But then he said, actually, it's an alien. Sam has discovered an alien and is communicating with an alien who died in the castle many years ago. I can't remember. Hang on. Castle alien? I don't know if this is gonna come up with anything. No, it's not. It's just coming up with random castles. But yeah, that was an episode I saw a few years ago. Most Haunted went to a castle, they found aliens. It does happen. Engie, you're welcome. Excuse me. So did Bez from Happy Mondays. He's been seeing aliens all his life, let's be honest. He's been seeing a lot of stuff. Aliens in castles. I wish I could remember the episode, honestly. I wish I could remember. Most Haunted, Derek Acora. Talks to alien. Oh, excuse me, I got hiccups all of a sudden, sorry. Yeah, he talks to an alien at the castle. Oh, God. Honestly, I don't like to speak ill of the dead, but I know I'm going to get copyrighted for this. Derek Acora used to make me cringe. He used to make me cringe. I'm going to get copyrighted for this. I know I am.
Francis. You're Francis,
He's so full of shit, honestly.
You Francis?
Francis.
Francis. What's your surname, Francis?
He's trying to make one up now.
What's your surname?
We're not going to watch all this tonight.
What's your surname? What's your surname?
I do not.
Honestly, it's ridiculous. What, Clitheroe? Is that the one where he talks to an alien? Talks to... Oh, wait. Most Haunted in Clitheroe? How do I spell it? Like that? I'm not going to bloody find it, am I? I'll never forget 30 Stride, the most haunted home in the UK. Okay. What did somebody say? Put real demons in. I guarantee what's going to come up. Real demons. Oh, anyone seen this? That's a real demon footage right there, look. From 1896. I remember this doing the rounds a couple of years ago. But anyway. Real ghost caught on camera. The thing is, top 5 channels will come up for this one. Can you watch message from the alien croton from Louis Theroux? Oh, is that the one where he goes to Egypt? Is that the one, Ghost Arena? I think I know. Is it that one? Not Egypt, sorry. I think I know which one you're on about. The poor woman dummy falling. It's actually 3D. It's by a French artist. It's actually really cool. But I was doing the rounds a couple of years ago on Top 5 channel. Entity 7, Joe motherfucking Vitali. Welcome, how's it going? I need a good clip to have a ghost, supposedly a ghost clip to have a look at. We need something. We just watched Derek Acora do his thing. Confrontation! Always loved when this show did their live episodes with tweets on screen. It would be stuff like, when show started, my TV exploded in my top. I know exactly what you mean, Laura Havoc is always on the live episode. Like a special edition Halloween episode. Yeah. That's spot on. Used to love looking at those messages. I wonder, did Derek meet Mary in the next life? Probably. We're about the Mandela Effect, Sarah. Me and Popple have done an entire podcast about the Mandela Effect. I've made 2 videos about the Mandela Effect. It's, it's weird. I'll give it that. It's mostly remembering things. Joanne, welcome. Sorry if I missed people coming in, by the way. Ghost of Carmel, Maine. If he's, you know, I have not looked at Ghost of Carmel, Maine for years. Ghost of Carmel, Maine. Is he still going? 1 year ago. Was the Lamb House a former funeral home? The investigation in a nutshell. Portals in the House of Hell. The thing is, yeah, he started doing like hour-long videos, didn't he? Is with classics though. Is with classics, fair play. Well, the drawings people sent in after Derek said he saw someone with a beard and a top hat. Suddenly 10 drawings are sent in. Can't stay out. Joanne, no problem. Appreciate you stopping by. Time for a refresher. Yeah. Didn't he claim he almost got electrocuted? I don't know, did he? Let's have a look at one of his last video. Was the Lamb House the location Undertaker E.L. Lamb prepared the dead for burial?
The Lamb House is the location Edmund Lamb prepared the dead for burial. The location I refer to as a funeral home. It has.
Do you know what he reminds me of? The way, not the way he speaks, how he's the sound of his voice. Anyone used to watch Howard Stern with Bigfoot on it?
It's been suggested
is.
These are fabricated lies. It's also been suggested these were only rumors.
It's just
that
him
came
going
from...
on about his bloody house now and then. Anyway. Remember when people at home would put spoons on top of the tellies as well? Yep. I was there as a kid when bloody Uri Geller used to come on live on TV. We'd all bend those spoons. Ghost Quest got a signed deal to have Ghost of Carmel Maine documentary put out globally with a major company. Bloody hell. That's honestly, it's insane how people get TV deals sometimes. Paranormies. My Haunted Hotel now all of a sudden. What was that other one? Mindseed were on Amazon Prime at one time. Ghost of Carmel, Maine. It's amazing. Question already answered. Next bit. A basement flooded, I think, and the demon or ghost put a live cable in the water. I think it's bloody hell. Sega's busy writing notes outside hotel room doors. Oh yeah, he's in America though, right? I got a little inside stuff. Who he's going to be meeting up with is going to be very interesting. I'm not going to say, but it's good. Sophia, welcome. Ghost Quest is essentially debunking it in that documentary. Ghost Quest, is that a channel? Ghost Quest. Ghost Quest TV. Or is it Paranormal Quest? Which one is it? Are they both the same? I don't know. Are they both the same channel, just different things? Ghost Quest and Paranormal Quest? I don't know. No, it's not a sham thing, Mr. Grace. The deal to prove Ghost of Carmel Maine is BS. Oh, right, I got you. Jimmy does a debunk on Kent's famous shadow. I got you, right. I made a video on this famous shadow dude many years ago. It's Sam and Colby. What, Ghost Quest? That was my stomach. He's taking Twin-Eyed Guy to finally meet the twins. What fools we were with that spoon guy. My mum fell for it too and had us all watch it. Yeah, our whole family fell for Uri Geller. But this was like the late 80s, early 90s. You know, we were young. How much money you bet Seg will go ghost hunting with Midwest Ghost? Probably, let's be honest. I think it'd be brilliant. Ghost Quest and Ghost Quest TV are two different... Oh, okay, they're two different channels. I've been watching a Sneezy Monkey the last couple of days. He debunks... I like a Sneezy Monkey. I haven't watched this stuff for a while, but I do like him. Hello, my vibrating lizard people. Welcome, James. What is a clip which has baffled you in anything on YouTube, obviously? We'll have a look. I'm only going to go for Another half hour or so. In fact, I know Seg is going live at 8, so we're not going to go past that. Ian's the top guy, takes every... I don't mind him at all. I don't mind Midwest Ghost Hunter. I think he's hilarious, and he totally knows. In fact, he's sort of like giving indications that it's bollocks. And if you watch it, you should know. But no, I have no issues with him at all. I was saying the guest Seg is meeting with is Sam and... Oh, right, Sam and Colby. My humour is attached, right. I mean, I wouldn't put it past Seg. He has connections. I wouldn't put it past him. I don't know, they're all debunked. Gingy, I have said this many times. This is one of the reasons why you don't see a debunking video from me every single week. Because they've all been debunked. I've been making debunking videos for years. I've covered all the big channels. And this is why I don't make many debunking videos these days. It has to be something special for me to make a full-blown debunk video. I'm not one to go repeat to the same channel over and over. It's just, I don't see the point in my eyes. But, you know. Boss Food Fight. Mentioning food again. Thank you for the 10 months. Very much appreciated. Just lurking. No problem. Much appreciated. Slapham Real Men in Black. My boy. My boy. Real Men in Black. That's why I look at the top 5 channels now, just for the hilarity. Which one are we looking at, Steve? The I Love You K Home with the Weeds Brothers. That actually did genuinely baffle me, and I went over that for days and days of that footage. I can't figure out what it is. I genuinely can't figure out what it is, but the voice absolutely says something sounding like I love you. Because I even thought, right, we'll go over that now, because I remember when that, when they talked about that in a live stream, because I hadn't seen it, and I went to the clip, and I was listening, I watched minutes before they put the raw footage up, fair play. I tried my best to figure out what that could be. I could not. My only lead, I should say, investigatory lead, if that's a word, I had was Griff's phone. Because he was I figured out what game he was playing on it. I downloaded the game. I played it for days. It was a bit shit. To see if like that made a similar sound, because he had that on him at the time and the game was running at the time, but I couldn't figure it out. I could not figure it out. It's just the speakers on the wall, and Griff didn't check the power well enough. Not saying he needs to do more, but he didn't do enough to categorically say they were off. Or I did see the speakers. I know what you're talking about. Saw one the other day about ghost kids on a trampoline. Really? It's a sample for sure, and it's not overlaid. It's there for real. I think I found the voice note. Oh, it's absolutely a voice sample. That's what I mean. I was going down the route that it was coming from Griff's game he was playing on the phone, which was running at the time. It's 100% a voice sample, or an electronic voice, I should say. But I just couldn't figure out where from. And I did try that. I did try to look for the exact clip. I googled "I love you." Came up with many things. But I googled "I love you" sound effect. I went through bloody hours of the buggers. Just couldn't find the exact one. Gingy, if you want to send me that link, we'll listen to that right now. Is it me, or did YouTube change the chat font? I don't know. I haven't noticed. Gingy, if you have that link, send me the link right now. We'll have a listen to that. That'll be interesting. It's 100% a sample because it says the same thing every time with the exact same cadence. Yeah, Sisters of Mirth. I think I deleted it, but I compiled all the clips together, and I think I deleted it because I was going through stuff the other day. I thought I'm never gonna figure it out, so I deleted it. I compiled every single "I love you" from the entire episode into one clip. I think I bloody deleted it. That's annoying. That is annoying. Because I remember looking at it the other day when I was making room on my hard drive and thinking, I'm not going to make that video. Pointless. Yeah, I think I deleted it. How annoying. I did. But no, yeah, I who said it? Sisters of Mercy. Yeah, I totally agree. When I put all those clips together, every single "I love you" sounded exactly the same. Like it was just being repeated. Why did you do that, Julian? I don't know. I think I was looking the other day. I was trying to make room on my hard drive, and I was thinking, I can't figure out what it is. I'm not going to make the video, so I deleted the bloody compilation I made. I know, a bit annoying. I definitely did. Let me see if it's somewhere else. I'm sure I deleted it. Yeah, I did. Bloody annoying. I should keep stuff, shouldn't I? Nah, I deleted it. It's a bit annoying, that. It was infuriating hearing this electronic voice from all around. Yeah. If you want some funny clips to watch, search for the film Ghost Shark. Ghost Shark. Oh, excuse me. Where it's coming from is up in the air, but it is for sure a sample. I agree, Sisters of Mercy. I keep saying Murphy. Did you clear? Oh, Kathleen, this was about 2 weeks ago. I deleted that clip, and I always clear my recycling bin. Did you know that by July, all the past lives channels have done will be deleted by YouTube, and then new lives will only be up for 30. Really? Really? I mean, my lives are bollocks anyway, but it don't matter. Is that true? YouTube are going to delete live streams. Is that true? I can't see nothing on it yet, but I'll have a look at that. Oh, Facebook lives. Deleted by YouTube. I don't know. I'll have to have a look. Mark the sarcastic law student, welcome. They also heard someone running up the stairs when they entered. Yeah, but I don't think they filmed it, though, did they? I remember them saying that. I've sent this on the same one. Pull the I love you video and you can compare it, right? So look. Sorry, I still got Beardo's bloody pickup on Discord. Right, so look. Oh wait, I gotta do bloody... Oh god. I gotta make sure I'm not a robot. There you go.
I love you.
That is it. That is 100%.
I love you.
That is 100% the clip.
I love you.
Beardo, welcome. Beardo, wait there, while you're here. We'll get back to that clip now, but Beardo, while you're here. This is the best picture I've ever seen of you. I have to show you. I look at it every morning before I go to work now. It's brilliant. But welcome, Beardo. But yeah, that is 100% the sample.
I love you. I love you.
Right, let's see if we can bring up the one. One sec. Oh, I've lost the bloody clip now. Shit. Push the wrong button. Hang on. Ouija Brothers. I love you. It probably was coming from speakers somewhere then.
At U-Switch, we protect you from rising household bills. U-Switch, we put you first.
Want to lower your cortisol? Make
Off. Is the clip from anything specific? Right, hang on. Let's find the actual parts.
Room and also this room. These are the rooms you can't really go into because it shines into like the
Next door's
place.
house, yeah.
So you don't want to go into them ones.
I can't remember.
It's in
where
good
it
condition
is.
though, I need to see if it's in bad condition.
Didn't you feel like it was that way?
Because it's 1 year as
It was
well.
that way.
I can't remember the bloody hell it is now.
But somewhere in this vicinity.
Yeah.
The male voice, I think it says something different, but the female voice is 100% that clip.
What was that noise? What was that noise?
Can you all hear that? It's really low on you, I know it is.
I love you.
100% that clip. 100%. That is confirmation 100% to me. Exact same sample. Where did this sample come from? Female whispers, I love you. It's just by a random person, isn't it? From a Canadian Solifadia Media.
I love you.
100% that clip. So, was it speakers? Was it speakers in the building? Because there were old speakers there. That's interesting to me. That is interesting. Is that an EVP I was working? No. Shannon Elizabeth, the Ouija Brothers caught an I Love You about 2 years ago in a care home, which has now been knocked down. And it was this sample.
I love you.
It had to have been people leaving that audio in the building for people, ghost investigators, to go there and figure out. It has to be. Monica, it only sounds a little too breathy because it's louder here.
I love you.
Obviously, in the Ouija Brothers video, it's in open air, it's a lot quieter, but that is the exact same. Exact same. There was an intercom, but was there power? I mean, wasn't there power there though when they went there? Let me have a look.
What was that noise? A woman's voice. What was that noise? A woman's voice.
Like, if I can only urge you to try and listen to their clip with headphones as loud as you can, because it is absolutely the same sample. Absolutely the same sample. I'm not sure if there's power there.
What was that noise? A woman's voice. If there's someone up the top of the stairs, just let us know so we ain't just coming up there and scaring you. We ain't security or anything like that.
Could someone have taken that sound from the video and used it as a sound sample? You wouldn't get it as clear as that on a website from their video. And in fact, I think... where is she? Lost her.
I love you.
When was this sample out? Can you show me? Okay, can I see when this sample was made?
I love you.
Right. No, we haven't got dates, have we? Pond 5 artist since 2022. I don't know. It's interesting. Would the intercom have a separate power source for emergencies? I don't know, to be honest. I don't know enough about that stuff. But, like I said, that care home was known for people going there to do ghost hunts, urban exploring. There's absolutely possibility that someone could have just left like a battery-powered speaker just to mess with people. You know? It could be. I posted with the clip their emotion. Oh wait, sorry, chat skipped. I posted with the clip their emotion activated players cheap enough for about $15. They're yeah. I know they exist. But I've never used that as like I said, when I was trying to do that video a couple of months ago, I was looking everywhere for the bloody sample because I knew it had to be a sample. But I'm glad it's there now. I've lost it. Where's it gone? Oh, there it is.
I love you.
Honestly, if you could watch their clip with headphones loud, you'll know that sample is 100% the same sample. 100%. I saw the raw video files and I do know the sound wasn't added. No, I watched the raw video files as well, Bido. I couldn't see if there's anything added in. I'm questioning the intercom as the sound followed them, but it had at different volumes. Well, if the sound followed them at different volumes, that means they were walking away from it. And that speaker, if there was one, was just in one place. You know? So yeah, that makes sense to me. How long was the place abandoned? I don't know. A couple of years at least. Wonder if they were being filmed covertly. It's possible, let's be honest. But no, that's blown my mind now that the sample has been found. Could there have been someone in the group? Paul Scott, I mean, let's be honest, it possibly, of course it could have. But, what's his name? Steve Griff, the other guy, what's his name? Stiff, I think his name is. I don't know him that well. I don't know Griff and Steve that well, but I've met up with them. I trust them, right? I don't know, they could be the best actors in the world. I don't know. And when I met up with them, they pulled the wool over my eyes. They could have. But I don't see it myself. Me personally. But yes, of course it's possible. It could be one of them. Of course it is. There's no definitive proof either way that it couldn't have been them. But to me, I don't know. that's just deepened the mystery for me. That is. Covert filming possibly would have been seen in IR. Another IR camera would have been seen. Yeah. As far as I know, the thing they use to scan the radio signals can be pre-recorded. So maybe is that. What was that beeping? They did say before that because when that male voice and then you hear the beeping. What is it? Sorry. Getting into some stuff now, mate. Right.
Someone's voice.
Now that beeping, I think Steve said it was his camera or something. Or he's switching something on. They thought the beep was a fire alarm. I think the beeping was a text. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I remember them saying that beeping was something, but...
What was that noise?
Because it happens later on, I can't remember where.
Did you hear that, Stiff?
I heard like much
Proper
of it.
whispering like in here? Them down there, I think. Did you hear that, Stiff?
I heard like
I didn't hear.
Like much of it.
But no, that is really bloody interesting to me. That the sample has been found. It's just weird you can hear it. Sorry. It's just weird you can hear it at different volumes, but it never registers a waveform. But maybe audio can do that. I think it's too low for a waveform because you have obviously all their camera microphones. They have lapel microphones actually, I think. They're speaking at a certain volume. It's obviously going to pick up their waveforms, but that sample or voice, whatever, is too low to register a waveform. But the fact that they can hear it in different volumes, it just says to me that it's a speaker somewhere, maybe on in the foyer. And as they hear it once, they're like 10 feet away. They hear it the second time, where they're 20 feet away. That's why it's different volumes. Or they're walking back and forth. I think it's a speaker. I think it's just people there Giselle, I agree. I think it's people there messing with ghost hunters. Trust me, it happens more often than you think. Like there's 30 East Drive, there's other haunted houses. People know when ghost hunters are going there. They'll mess with you. You go to Ancient Ram Inn. It happened when we were there. Kids will knock on the window. Kids will knock on the window, look in the window, because They know it's a supposed haunted place and ghost hunters are going there. It absolutely happens. I always thought the whispering came from Unfinished Music Volume 4, Yoko and John Lennon whispering. Oh, I don't know. I would look that up, but I'd probably get arrested. There's so much copyright in that. So far as I'm aware, only Ghosts on Trent, Ouija Brothers, and Exploring with the Entity knew when each other were going. Yeah, bro, I'm sure other places went. Beardo, do you know what the name of the care home was? Because it's knocked down now, so you can name the place. It doesn't matter. It's been knocked down, I believe. Or it's been gutted now, anyway. But can you remember the name of the care home? I think it's more likely people messing with the Ouija Brothers than method. Yeah, I agree with that. Excuse me. I got like a bloody frog in my throat, sorry. Don't want to put yourself through the hell of listening to a Plastic Ono band album. No. They never named it because they didn't want others going, yeah, okay. Yeah. But I can guarantee other people have been there. Maybe not to ghost hunt, but just to explore. And, you know, like I said, buildings when they're abandoned, whether it's castles, bunkers, care homes, people will go there all the time. Whether they're filming or not, people will go there all the time. You see that with all abandoned places. Abbey Field House, is that what it's called? Abbey Field House. Where is it? It says London here, so I assume it's London. Abandoned place. Oh yeah, that does look like the place, actually. Is that the place? 1 year. Christ, that scared the shit out of me. I'm sorry, I had my volume up so loud. Bloody hell.
So guys,
this is the place. Staffordshire. This is the place, and it looks like it. It's got potato cam though. Is that the place? Yeah, I'm sure it is. Do they go inside? Probably not. No, they don't. Okay, never mind. There's so many Abbeyfield nursing homes. All right. Abandoned care home, Abbeyfield House. I'm sure that's the place. Yeah, because it's been gutted now, isn't it? J Twigs, welcome. It is the place. It says Staffordshire on the video. Oh, did it? I didn't notice. Well, we're not going to see nothing in that one, are we? Abandoned Abbeyfield House Ghost Hunt. Let's try that. Or Paranormal Investigation. Investigation. Smug Puppy. It's just shorts. What's that about? No, it's not coming up. So I don't know. I'm just going to assume loads of people have been there myself. If there was really spirits, there wouldn't you also get some visual evidence? I'm not a ghost hunter, but all my accidental encounters have been mostly visual. I don't know, Paul. I don't know. The video that Megex did shows the circuit board for the speaker system. Megex as well, so it was still there when... Who's Megex? Megex. Is that how you say it? Oh, Urbex Meg. Right, okay. Urbex Meg. She was there for 3 months. Oh, that's the one we were playing just now. Okay. It'd be in the foyer probably, isn't it? Around this area. Oh, I'm not gonna see it now. See, I thought, right? This is where I thought when I was watching the Ouija Brothers. You can't see my big fat heads anyway, sorry. I thought could be one of these. Which looks like a fire alarm, but I thought, people were putting like speakers or something in those fire alarms. That's what I thought. And I was trying to figure out, when they were hearing it, how close they were to these fire alarms. That's what I was trying to figure out. Right now. I don't know. But I love the fact that sample's been found and it's 100% confirmed that it's a sample. Interesting stuff. It'd be awful muffled, wouldn't it? Well, not really, because the fire alarms, they do have speaker holes in them. It's not just a red casing over it. They do have speaker holes in them. I'm not saying it was that. That's what I was looking into, It's in the side room. I can try to find it. If you could, Agony Ghost, we can have a look. What's the time? I'm only going to go till about 8, man, because Seg is going live at 8 o'clock. I'm not going to run into his. I'd wager he'd be planted about nearby to prank people and end up in their vids. That's what I think it is. Fire alarms are basically hollow shells. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I'm 70% convinced that sample was put there deliberately by people to prank ghost hunters, or just people in general. Excuse me. Sorry. Wasn't it you who timed the intervals between them, or was it Seg? I did. I can't remember if I showed it to anyone though. I was just saying that I made a compilation. Oh no, it was Mythos. It was Mythos actually who timed the intervals on a video or a live stream. I can't remember. Yeah, Mythos. There you go. But no, I before you came in, I said I deleted the bloody videos a couple of weeks back. I compiled it all together. I didn't time them. I just put them all together and to show that every single "I love you" was exactly the same time, exactly the same cadence and everything. But yeah, it was Mythos who timed them together. What about the footsteps going upstairs? I don't remember hearing the footsteps. I remember Griff saying he heard the footsteps. Or Steve, I can't remember. But I don't remember hearing the footsteps. But it's bloody interesting. 927 in Urbex Megs vids shows the board. 927. Oh. I mean, I'm not saying there's power going into it, but that looks pretty intact right there. And that's after it's been gutted. So you can imagine what it was like when the Ouija brothers were there. I don't know. I'm not saying there's power there. Like I said, it could easily have been a battery-powered speaker. But it's interesting. It's very interesting. The footsteps are caught on camera at the start, really. I might have seen it and then probably just thought it was one of them. Footsteps. Let's have a look. That's loud. Heart Investigations, thanks for stopping by. No problem.
Okay. I've just thought who you look like, Rich.
Nasreen, thanks for stopping by. Much appreciated.
Do you know Baldrick? off Blackadder?
Yeah.
And do you know when he has that bowl cut?
Oh, yeah.
From behind, that's what you look like.
So this is where we heard the...
Interesting that it's getting, but stayed away from all the power supply. Probably because they're going to use the power supply on something else, the owners of the building, maybe. You know, a good old circuit board like that is not cheap.
Noises. When we were here last week. Oh, a couple of weeks back.
James Max.
Hello?
Just making sure.
I want to hear the footsteps.
So when we was here last, Rich, we
It's just my back.
we basically heard someone. Yeah, but
He dug. I don't care what you heard.
as we heard someone at the stairs, he's like, "Oh, did you?"
Yeah.
Well, it's like noise from here,
This is the Ouija brothers,
like
Shannon.
someone was there. So
Earlier in the vids.
well, on that.
Oh, really? Because the earlier one is the... Oh, previously, is it? When they were talking about...
EasyJet's big orange set.
You'll have a look at this. I think the footsteps were an earlier video. Oh, okay. I got you. So it probably is when they're talking about it, then, is it?
Just walk straight into it.
Loud footsteps running up the stairs. Is that locked, Jace?
Yeah.
Fucking
It's
hell.
locked.
I can't believe it's just wide open.
It's mad, eh? Just walk straight into it.
Yeah, I heard. I know what you mean. I don't know if it's footsteps, but I definitely heard banging. Who knows? I don't know. No channel is beyond reproach. I'd be devastated if Ouija Brothers actually... I agree. No channel is beyond reproach. I'd rather listen to Chills on repeat than watch any more Ouija Brother content. Don't worry, that's all we're going to watch now. It's just blown me away about that sample which has been found. That's really interesting. Don't want to throw blame or shade, but funny how they're with someone they don't usually go with. I think that big guy, I think his name is Stiff. I think that's one of their best mates, who's apparently a skeptic. I don't know him, but I think that's one of their best mates. So I don't know. Like I said, there's always a possibility it's one of them. It's always that possibility. No matter, it's never 100% either way. You know, I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying that is always a possibility that it's someone messing about. You know, there's always that possibility. What I find fantastic is this is still being looked at so long later with no arguments or nastiness. Yeah, exactly. That's the whole point. Stiff is a complete skeptic and often mocks us all. Seen him a few times. He's got nice hair. He goes with them every now and again. Yeah, I've seen him in another video as well. So Steve and Griff have a friend named Stiff. It's amazing, Annalise. I know. It's amazing. Griffin, Stiff, and Steve. I missed the intro. Was that an abandoned property? Wonder if someone may have been... Oh, the ghost theory one. Yeah. To me, I think it's just another urban explorer who got a bit worried that they heard someone down the corridor knock their torch off and stood still hoping they hadn't seen them. That's what I think it is. Again, that's just my opinion. I have no idea if that's the case. But yeah, looking at the clip, the ghost theory clip at least, it's not one of those two because it's all in one shot and no hidden cuts. Stiff is a big lad. Griff could hide behind him. I know, they're all bloody big. Do they know someone called Miff and Tiff? Excuse me. Right, it is 5 to 8. I'm going to end it there. I'm going to send you over to the side-eye guy who will be going live very shortly. Tell him I said hello. He's in America, I believe. Right there. Don't go just yet. I'm going to say my taras and stuff. You know? Come on now. But I hope you enjoyed. I hope we looked at some cool shiznit. You know? And yeah, I very much enjoyed the ghost theory vid. There's a previous vid of them there, and a homeless person was living. There you go, then, Beto. Yeah, it's probably a homeless person then. Absolutely. Oh, excuse me, but sorry. The bodily sounds I'm ejecting right now is embarrassing. I got hiccups. I'm trying to get rid of it discreetly. It's not happening. Thank you to the gifted. Thank you to the membership. Thank you for just popping along and having a good old chat and having a look at stuff. I've very much enjoyed it. Demons, 100% Shannon. I very much enjoyed it. I say all time, fingers crossed. For videos this weekend, I'm hoping to go on a little adventure this weekend as well. If the weather's good. But anyway, thanks for stopping by. Much appreciated. I'm going to wave out. And I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.